Hello everyone. This is my very first video that I'm making, and it's after a lot of thought about what I think I could talk about. Mostly it's a process by which I want to share some of my thoughts and life experiences. A lot of it is within the theme of life management, and it's applicable for young people, women, working women, parents, um, anybody really, because these are like universal ideas and concepts that I would like to share with you. And I'm saying this because I don't think that I'm any more remarkable than others, but I do have worked as a leader for many, many years, more than 20 years in various fields and in various departments. I'm also a mother of a child with chronic illness, and I know what challenges life can throw at you and how you deal with it. I'm also a mentor. I have been a mentor for several startups and companies, and they've generally become very successful. Um, I have lived in several countries, in several continents all my life. And for the last 31 years or more, I have lived here in Norway. This is my home now. And Norway has a lot to offer and a lot of ideas and concepts that I do talk about now or intend to talk about in the future are from there. Some of the themes that I would be talking about have to do with, as I said, life management in itself. And part of it is how we deal with the different things that happen in our life. When I talk about, say, mother or a person, any person in life, it's all about managing things that happen, events that happen in our lives. The entire day is basically like that. How do we plan our days, especially today, in a very high stress environment where we're more nuclear. We don't have that social family system that we've had before. And we live continents apart from our near and dear ones often. And we have a lot of worries. We find that social media takes over a lot of our time. We don't want it to. We see it as an evil sometimes, but somehow we're not able to break out from it. And my contention is that maybe it's not all that bad, actually. I don't think it's all that bad. We just have to know how to deal with it in a better way and to make the most of it. That's my take on it. I think that if we somehow manage to have certain rules that for ourselves and know our own limitations, that we will be able to actually tackle social media way better than we do today. That's just some of my ideas. Another thing that I find that is especially relevant for both students and many people is stress management. I call it management because there's good stress and there's bad stress according to me. And I just need, when I say good stress, I mean stress that motivates you, that makes you want to do more, and that actually makes you happy, even if it is considered that you're sweating and you're running and you're active. It's still I consider that a good stress because you feel happy after you've done that particular thing. That's how I define it. But any stress that gives you blood pressure or other lifestyle diseases over time and hardly motivates you and makes you feel depressed or makes you feel that you don't want to get up in the morning and go to work or do that particular chore, that's not good stress. And we need to be able to find techniques and processes to identify those issues. So these are just a couple of things. Another thing that I have personally observed, because I worked a lot with young people, and young people inspire me. They do because they think differently. They're in this world, this technological world. They know it better. And they use it in many innovative different ways, I think, as well. And I'd like to be able to still, as an adult, be able to use my experiences in order to let them or help them navigate this world much better and not to lose the humanity of it all. Another thing that it's very central to me, and I think I've talked a little bit about it, or I will talk a lot about it and choose certain themes definitely to talk about, is who we are, what are we, and how we should be aware that people are watching us, that we are actually being followed in some way or another, and maybe for someone that we are a role model, and it's a role that we need to take seriously. So that means our behavior on social media, our behavior with our friends and family, our own children, husbands, wives, all of these roles that we have today, even at a work colleague relationship, we need to realize that there is somebody watching us. We are not anonymous as we'd like to think. We're not off the grid. It's a new expression I just learned today and I thought it was kind of cool. But basically, we are present. We are there everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean on the internet, at work, on files, in public systems. In India, it's the Aadhaar card, and here it's our social security numbers, and in everywhere. Every time you use your card to pay for something, it's registered somewhere. So literally, people can get a whole lot of data about you. There's somebody watching you all the time. So your actions matter, your words matter, and how you deal with certain issues matter, because somebody will be trying to learn from you and trying to find out what is it that interests you and how to that's basically, you can look at it from the broader perspective of marketing, for marketing companies that look at your spending habits, for example, to say, this person likes to buy a lot of these particular products, and they would perhaps target and give those particular ads towards you, for example, just to say it off. I mean, putting it in a bigger perspective. But at the micro level, your own child will be watching what you're doing and how you're spending your time and what you're talking about. And that doesn't mean that there's no room for error in how you talk and communicate with your children or with the world, your close world, your small world, your micro world. But it is more of awareness, self-awareness. So what is the image that I want to give? Who am I? What is it that I'm passionate about? What is it that makes me tick? And there are processes to all of this journey of self-discovery, if you want to call it that. There are many processes, and I'm just going to share how I did it. I'm averagely successful, according to me, but in many ways, I consider myself very successful because I do not just live, I don't just survive. I actually live a very full, complete life. I do the things that I want. I know my limitations. I know what I can and cannot do. I aim to always be an inspiration to the people around me. And this is who I want to be. And that is one of the reasons why I want to share all of these with you. Life is multifaceted. There are so many aspects to it. And I am going to just concentrate actually on life itself and managing these issues in today's world. Maybe we'll get a lot of wisdom from our older generation, and there is a lot over there. Their experiences do count, and we can use it and how it is applicable in today's world. I really want to be able to explore that idea with you a lot more. So please feel free to share your ideas, your comments, ask me questions. Definitely, that really helps me to know what we can talk about and discuss, and share your experiences and what worked for you. Because when you do that, I will be able to also we can have a dialogue. It won't just be a monologue like it is right now. So welcome to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me right now, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, and if you do like what I have to say, or you're interested to know more, do press on the link below and subscribe to my channel. I think everyone with a YouTube channel says that, so I'm going to just say the same things. Just click on the button there, subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more from me, and let me know what makes you tick. Looking forward to hearing more from you. With lots of love and peace. Prasanta.